Asia is making headlines, capturing the world's attention like never before. Imagine waking up to this. Asia overtakes the West. New heartbeat of global economy. It's a headline that signals a profound transformation. This is not a dream. It is happening right now, as millions of people across Asia begin their day with new opportunities. Every day, new factories, tech firms, and airports are opening across the continent, fueling growth and innovation at an unprecedented pace. The world is shifting its focus eastward, recognizing Asia as the new center of gravity for global progress. In the past, the West led the way, setting the tone for business, culture, and technology. But now, from Mumbai to Manila, cities are full of energy and hope, buzzing with ambition and the promise of a brighter future. People are moving up in life, experiencing better living standards, and enjoying new opportunities that were once out of reach. Young entrepreneurs are starting businesses, launching startups, and driving innovation that is changing the face of the continent. Millions are stepping out of poverty and into the middle class, gaining access to education, healthcare, and a higher quality of life. There is excitement in the air, a sense of optimism and celebration that can be felt in every corner of Asia. This shift is not about one country. It covers the entire region, uniting diverse cultures and economies in a shared journey forward. China, India, Indonesia, Vietnam, and others are all part of this story, each contributing their unique strengths and perspectives. Together, they are changing the world's balance of power, forging new alliances, and shaping the future of global leadership. Their progress is reshaping how we think about business, travel, and the global economy, opening doors to new possibilities for everyone. This new Asia is bold and dynamic, embracing technology and creativity to build cities of the future. It brings new ideas, new markets, and new dreams, inspiring the next generation to reach even greater heights. The 21st century may well be remembered as the Asian century, a time when Asia's rise transformed the world and inspired hope for generations to come. Asia's remarkable rise did not happen overnight, nor was it the result of a single event or decision. It took decades of relentless hard work, determination, and, most importantly, a commitment to peace that allowed progress to flourish. After enduring the trauma and devastation of wars in the 20th century, Asian nations made a conscious choice to pursue a different path, one focused on healing and cooperation. They poured their energy into rebuilding their societies from the ground up. Borders, once sites of conflict, gradually became safer and more stable. As trust grew, trade and investment began to flow freely across the region, fueling economic growth and opportunity. Without peace, there can be no real progress. Societies remain stagnant and dreams are put on hold. Consider the stark example of South Korea and North Korea, a powerful lesson in the impact of peace versus conflict. The South embraced peace and development, transforming itself into a global economic powerhouse, with innovation and prosperity touching millions of lives. The North, by contrast, chose isolation and ongoing conflict, and as a result, it has fallen far behind its neighbor. This dramatic contrast shows just how vital peace is for prosperity. Foreign investors seek stability, and families need security to thrive and plan for the future. Peace gives governments the breathing room to plan for the long term, to invest in infrastructure, and to dream bigger. Roads, schools, and industries can only grow when people are not living in fear. Asia's leaders recognize this fundamental truth. They work together, often bridging old rivalries and differences to make peace the new normal across the continent. This foundation of peace is perhaps Asia's greatest achievement, enabling societies to flourish and cultures to thrive. It has unlocked the potential of billions, giving rise to new opportunities and a better quality of life for all. In the end, peace is the quiet engine behind Asia's economic miracle, a force that continues to drive the region forward, day after day. Europe was the world's leader for centuries. Its explorers mapped the globe. Its empires ruled far-off lands. America took over in the 20th century, becoming a symbol of innovation, democracy, and prosperity. Together, they shaped the modern world. But times are changing. Asia is now the driver of global growth. Its cities are bigger, its populations are younger. While Europe and America struggle with aging societies, Asia's youth bring new energy. The global center of gravity is shifting east. The past belonged to Europe. The present has been America's era. The future, It will be shaped by Asia. This does not mean the West is finished. Instead, it means the world is becoming more balanced. New voices and ideas are joining global conversations. This is good for everyone. A more diverse world is a stronger world. We all benefit when more people succeed and more cultures connect. One of the biggest stories shaping our world today is the remarkable rise of Asia's middle class, a force that is quietly but powerfully transforming societies and economies across the globe. Back in 1990, only a small part of the population in Asia could afford luxuries like a car, a comfortable home, or even a holiday trip abroad. Most people lived modestly, with limited access to the comforts many now take for granted. Fast forward to today, and now, hundreds of millions of people across Asia can afford these things. Shopping malls are bustling, and new cars fill the streets. By the year 2030, it's projected that 2/3 of the world's middle class will call Asia home, making it the center of global consumption and growth. This new and rapidly growing middle class is changing everything, from the way people live and work, to the products they buy and the dreams they pursue. They buy smartphones, travel abroad for new experiences, and demand better schools and healthcare for their families. Their spending powers new industries, from technology to tourism. Their ambitions and dreams fuel innovation, entrepreneurship, and creativity across the region. Businesses everywhere are racing to serve Asian customers, adapting their products and services to meet new tastes and expectations. Take Indonesia, for example. In Indonesia alone, 5 million people join its middle class every year, moving into new homes and seeking better opportunities. In China, millions now travel to Paris, London, and New York for shopping and sightseeing, making their presence felt around the world. Indian families are sending their children to study abroad in record numbers, hoping to give them the best education and a brighter future. The rise of the middle class brings stability too, helping to create safer neighborhoods and more prosperous communities. They want peace, good jobs, and better lives for their children. Their voice matters more than ever, influencing governments and shaping policies. The choices and aspirations of Asia's middle class are now shaping the world's future, setting the direction for generations to come. Southeast Asia is like a beautiful patchwork quilt. There are more than 600 million people here. They speak, hundreds of languages. Each country has its own food, culture, and history. Yet they are linked by geography and a shared desire to grow. From the temples of Cambodia to the skyscrapers of Singapore, diversity is everywhere. You can eat spicy Thai curry, watch a Balinese dance, or hike in the jungles of Borneo, all in the same region. This diversity is a strength. It attracts visitors, investors, and dreamers from around the world. Southeast Asia is also one of the world's fastest-growing regions. Young populations, growing cities, and new technologies are fueling a boom. Companies like Grab and Gojek, born in this region, are now global names. The world is watching. Southeast Asia's unique mix of cultures and opportunities makes it a star of the 21st century. Travel changes people. I remember my first trip to Tokyo. The city was clean and efficient. People were polite. Yet, I felt lost among the crowds. Then, a stranger helped me find my way. That small act of kindness connected us, even without speaking the same language. In Vietnam, I sat in a cafe with young students. We talked about dreams, careers, and family. We shared laughs and stories. I realized we had much in common, even though we grew up worlds apart. Travel builds bridges. It opens minds and hearts. It teaches respect for differences. It shows that at the core, people want the same things: peace, dignity, and a chance to succeed. These moments remind us that the world is smaller than we think. The more we travel, the closer we become. Tourism is big business. Europe and America have mastered it. Paris, Rome, and New York are on every traveler's wish list. They offer history, museums, and great service. Asia has much to learn, but also much to offer. First, Asia needs to make travel easy. Visas should be simple to get. Signs in airports and train stations must be clear. Good roads and fast Wi-Fi are essentials. Clean hotels and friendly guides make a big difference. Europe's cities are proud of their culture. They protect their old buildings and traditions. Asia can do the same. Tourists want to see temples, markets, and festivals, not just shopping malls. If Asia invests in service and culture, it can become the world's top destination. The potential is huge. Singapore is small, but it punches above its weight. 50 years ago, it was a poor island with few resources. Today, it is one of the world's busiest travel hubs. How did it happen? The secret is planning and vision. Singapore invested in airports, hotels, and parks. The city is clean and safe. People are friendly and helpful. Its airport has gardens, art, and even a butterfly park. Visitors love the experience. Singapore also learned from others. It borrowed ideas from the West and adapted them. But it kept its own culture. Hawker centers serve local food. Festivals celebrate Chinese, Malay, and Indian traditions. Other Asian cities can learn from Singapore. Blend the best of East and West. Invest in people and service. Keep your identity strong. Success is never easy. I faced many challenges. Sometimes I failed. Other times I felt lost. But I learned to keep going. Resilience is the key. If you fall, get up. Learn from mistakes. Stay humble. Family is important. My parents taught me to work hard and stay honest. They supported me when things were tough. In Asia, families are strong. They give us roots and wings. Never forget where you come from. Young people often ask for advice. Here are 3 simple tips. First, be curious. Learn new things every day. Second, build good relationships. Friends and mentors open doors. Third, stay positive. The future is bright if you believe in yourself. The world is changing fast. With resilience and family, you can succeed anywhere. In the next 20 years, Asia will keep rising. Its cities will be smarter. Its people will be richer. Technology will bring new jobs and new challenges. But if Asia stays open and peaceful, the future will be golden. Imagine a world where Asian artists, scientists, and leaders inspire everyone. Imagine clean energy, safe cities, and shared prosperity. Asia can lead, but it must also care for the planet and promote peace. Travel will connect us more than ever. Business will become global. Young people will shape the world in ways we cannot yet imagine. The Asian century is not just for Asia, it is for everyone. Let us work together, learn from each other, and build a better world. The best is yet to come.